Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And as I just watched the Manchester derby, Manchester City is winning 3-1 against Manchester United. It's in the extra time, so it doesn't look like they're going to do anything further. But yeah, so as the Manchester derby is going on, we're here to review Aquaman 2, or as it's properly called, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, which came out late last year, 2023. I'm not sure exactly when it came out, but I just watched it yesterday, so yesterday afternoon. So here to review it. So once again, directed by James Wan and stars Jason Momoa, who, to be honest, I'm getting a little frustrated, I should say, bored with his portrayal. He's basically the same boorish character in everything. More so in this movie than in the first one. Yeah, so he plays Arthur Curry / Aquaman. You've got Patrick Wilson returning as his half-brother Orem, who is currently jailed. You've got Amber Heard returning as her role as Mira, in her role as Mira. Yahya Abdul Mateen II returning as the role as Black Manta. Randall Park, new to the movie this time. Dolph Lundgren returns as does Timura Morrison. Martin Short voicing one of the creatures, and Nicole Kidman returning as Aquaman's mother. Aquaman and Orem's mother kind of looks really odd, to be honest, but managed to actually make it work. So in this film, it's been 4 years, I believe, since the end of the, and I think in reality also it's like, kind of like 4 or 5 years now. Since the end of the first film, Arthur Curry is now married to Mira. They've got a son, Arthur Jr., and he splits his life between living in the kingdom under the sea as well as on land in his father's house. And being king isn't all that it's cracked up to be. He is a little bored. He'd rather spend more time with his dad and his son, and of course his wife. But we see that Black Manta, David Kane, that's the name of the character, he's still looking for ways to get revenge on Aquaman for the death of his father. And he's working with a marine biologist played by, what's his name now? Randall Park, Stephen Shin, and they're basically trying to find ancient Atlantean artifacts. They go to Antarctica. Accidentally, they discover a cavern, and at the cost of one of Shin's assistants, they discover this creature underneath, and then there's this path inside. Black Manta goes and finds this black trident which is broken. He fixes it, and it immediately possesses him, and its creator promises him immense power, and he can use that to destroy Aquaman and Aquaman's kingdom. Several months later, in this huge underwater vehicle, some kind of a ship that is ancient, but it is very powerful, they go and steal this excuse me. And I love comic books, stories that have these kind of elements in it. Orichalcum, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's basically this kind of chemical or some kind of material that you can use to power the Atlantean machines. However, it causes almost a planetary extinction. It has caused almost in the past. It's caused a lot of greenhouse gas effects, and that can lead to catastrophic, situations on Earth. Extreme weather, ocean having problems of its own, and all that stuff. So they've got to basically get to Black Manta and make sure that they don't, he isn't successful. So the only way to get that help, he is actually trying to break his half-brother Orem out of prison, because he's in this pirate kind of haven called the Sunken Citadel, and he is being tortured by not giving him enough water to sustain, and he's basically shrunk into into a portion of himself. He gets him out, and in the meantime, they also manage to meet the kingfish. I think the kingfish is voiced by uh, where's the kingfish? John Rhys Davis. Sorry, that's the Brine King. The kingfish is Martin Short. Sorry. So anyway, they break him out. He agrees to help them. So the brothers are united to go and do this, and of course, that's where it's supposed to be ending. But however, when they go and try to find this, they have to mantle Mantis forces, and then he attacks the the Atlantean kingdom, and Mira is injured in the crosshair shield. Luckily, she doesn't actually die, but this is all a pretext to actually go and steal Arthur Jr. because Black Manta needs the blood of the last, the last in line of the throne of the royal bloodline, and so rather than get one of the adults, he managed to steal the baby. And of course, they have to go and save the baby, make sure that he is not Black Manta isn't successful, and of course save the day. And they manage to do that. Shin basically turns and against him, because when he sees that the child is going to be killed, he can't really stand it. So he he helps them and turns his back on Black Manta. Black Manta is killed when he finally falls into this fissure, and Orem is kind of let go. They say that he can do, and they tell him to escape. And finally, the movie kind of ends with Orem having redeemed himself. He leaves to go and find some. Basically, goes to these to the surface of the earth to find a new life. And now that the underwater kingdoms are united, Aquaman and his people go to. They announce to the United Nations that he wants to make Atlantis a member of the United Nations, and he wants to give them technology to work and find solutions for some of the issues that's hurting the planet. And so he basically says he's Aquaman, and that's how the movie ends. And as you see, Orem at the end is trying to live his life, eating a burger, putting a cockroach inside it. Yuck. And that's basically the entire movie. So I am disappointed that it's the same villain. It's not. The movie is perfectly fine. It's enjoyable, but it didn't excite me at all, because I do like the first movie quite a bit, and this one not so much. And you just get the feeling that some excitement is missing. I don't know if this is from the comics, the story rather, but I don't know. This doesn't excite me. The villain was barely there. The threat of the ancient king, who was the brother of Atlan, the first king of Atlantis, using his dark powers to, initially entice Black Manta, and then later even tries to do that to Orem, but it doesn't work on him. He has, his brother's there to actually save him, so that's how he managed to, get by. But I think it's a story. It just doesn't really excite me, and I've been saying this for quite a while. I am getting a little I'm fed up of superhero movies, but when they are released, I also want to watch them. If that makes any sense. So, and it's been a while since we had the first movie, so I should have been more excited for this. But DC has been tanking quite a bit. What did this movie make? This movie was made on a budget of roughly 250 million. It made 434.1 million at the box office. So, it it's not successful. I don't know if they plan to make more Aquaman, but who knows? In the future, they say that apparently they want to cast Momoa as another character. And, I have no idea what they plan to do. Once James Gunn starts with his thing, we don't really know what's going to happen. And I think this might be it. Or there might be a third movie, but then I guess that will be it. Anyway, what did I think of the movie? Like I said, it's perfectly enjoyable. I'll give it a 7. I want to give it a 7.5. Yeah, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Nothing great. It's just there. It's fun. It's okay. Alright guys. Ending the review here. Have a good night.